All right, the basic elements to playing this song is a two-bar pattern consisting of 16th notes. So the main thing to get happening here is the right hand playing the 16th notes on the hi-hat. For those of you who are already familiar with reading, you know that the 16th note count will be 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. That's probably the trickiest part of this song, be able to maintain the 16th note hi-hat pattern while playing the snare and bass drum parts. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to show you that the chorus of the song is a two-bar pattern. Both bars are the 16th notes flowing all the way through. And then I'm going to break it just into two parts here. I'm going to show you what the snare drum does. So on the first bar of the chorus, the snare drum is coming in on 2 and 4, which is pretty standard for most pop and rock elements. And the only other aspect, we're going to bring in an ah on the snare drum, on the ah of 2. So when we put it together, you end up with this. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and bar 1. I'll do that again for you slowly. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Then we're going to take the bass drum and bring that in as well. The bass drum is being played on the 1, the and of 2, and the E and of 3. So when I play the bass drum, I end up with 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. So then the final part is just merging both parts together, and we end up with the first bar of the chorus. 1 E and 2 E and oh shit. Sorry. We'll have to edit that. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. First bar. Second bar is very similar, just a couple of adjustments on the snare and bass. The second bar will sound snare drum part 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. So if you didn't catch that, the snare is being played on 2 and 4 as usual, but I'm going to bring in an ah on the before 3 and the E after 3. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. So once again, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Then the last element to bring in is the bass drum. The bass drum is being played on the 1, the and of 2, and the E of 3. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. So finally we just merge it together. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. So that's the two bars separately. They're just combined together into a two-bar pattern to create the rhythm for the chorus. I'll play it slowly. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. So that sounds a little clinical when we're playing it slowly and counting it, but once you start to learn the groove and the feel, you put it together, it'll start sounding more like the song, like this. That's the basic chorus pattern for the song. That really is 80% of the song as it gets repeated 4 or 5 times throughout. The only other section that you have to worry about is the verse. And the verse is really quite easy because there's no hi-hat or snare. It's really just the bass drum alone. The bass drum is being played on 1, and of 2, and the E and of 3. So when I put it together, we end up with this. 1, 2, and E and 4. 1, 2, and E and 4. Now just to make it easier, I bring in a hi-hat with my foot on 2 and 4, which emulates what the hand claps are doing on the track, it also helps you keep in time better on your own. So once again, 1, 2, and E and 4. 1, 2, and 3, E and 4. A lot of these counts may seem a little strange to you in the beginning, but once you catch on to the system, you'll be able to count along and also look at the chart just as I'm doing now. So once more, just to recap, I'm going to play the chorus part for you and then go into the verse so you kind of hear how the two sections gel. So there it is. Really, those are the two main components of playing ride and solo Jason Derulo. Thank you.